Hey YouTube, my name is Abigail and I am back with another video. I hope that you're having a great day and I hope that you're feeling blessed and happy. I wanted to come out here and talk to you because the holiday season is now upon us officially, and it's a very festive season, and sometimes people can feel left out, they can feel lonely, they can feel embarrassed if they don't have family. So I just wanted to come out here and uplift some people and just tell you that it's okay to feel that way, because we're all human and we're all having a human experiences, and all our experiences and paths are different. So that being said, I wanted to talk to you about the holidays and depression. um, I know for me, for at one point in time, during the holiday season, if I did not have to work, I would hide away during the holidays. So I would go stock up on whatever it is I need, and I would just stay indoors, and I wouldn't come out until after the holiday season passed. Like, let's say I had Christmas and the New Year's off, I would just hide away. So I just want to tell you that, and for me, when I did participate in, like, whatever that holiday was, it would be more of like not people really inviting me, not family members really checking out and checking for me and inviting me. It would be more me calling and being like, can I come over type of thing. And then I would go over and I would always feel unwelcomed and like I wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. And then, when I did participate, I'd be participating in the whole shopping and doing all of this stuff. And I realized like I was putting all of this effort in, to buying things for people, um, based on what I thought they would like, just putting a whole lot of energy into it. And I never really did like shopping like that. And then people not really appreciating me and not even doing the same thing in return. So, it's kind of like after I got out of that phase, like I'm not stressing myself about going out to shop and do all of this stuff. It's stressful. I don't even like the crowds in the first place. I started to, I stopped doing that. And then when I really started to think about it, because I spent a lot of time alone, I realized like, the holidays aren't even what they say it is. It's really more about just spending money. And for some cases, people really go into debt, or just stay broke for a couple paychecks after, because they spent all their holidays, because that is what society said you're supposed to do, and if you're not doing it, you're weird, right? So I just want to encourage people that, and then after I became a mom, and my son was younger, I would stay indoors with him during the holiday season. I would celebrate Christmas with him, but it would be indoors, and it would be the same thing. I would just stock up on stuff, would have a little Christmas tree, and we'd just kind of like stay indoors for those days and not go back outside, because again, I told you I was embarrassed of what people thought. And then there came a point where I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I just started to think to myself, first of all, why am I embarrassed? And this is my life, and I can live it the way I want to, and it really doesn't matter what anyone thinks about me. It matters, what I'm thinking about myself. So I started to become bold, and I started to just come outside, go get something to eat on the Christmas day, if or do whatever it is that I wanted to do, that I could do within that, in that holiday season, and not be fearful. And then another thing is, because I also wanted my son, I wanted him to grow up not caring about the holidays. And when I say that, I wanted him to be confident in himself. I wanted him to, if he was ever in a situation where he was away from family, or I want him to become so strong that it didn't matter what holiday it was, that he didn't feel inferior or less than, if for some reason he couldn't celebrate holidays. So I started to change my perspective, change my mindset and how I viewed the holidays, because number one, I didn't want my child feeling left out because we're not celebrating a holiday. So I started to change the way I look at things and the way that I do things. And even up to a couple days ago, I was like asking my son, like, what do you want to do for the holidays? Do you want to celebrate? What do you want to do? And he was like, I don't even care about that. I grew out of that phase. I don't know if he was just telling me that, but that's what he said. And that was the whole idea, is for him to be happy, for me to be happy, regardless of the season. I mean, life is so unpredictable, and I just think that you shouldn't be spending your time worried about what someone thinks. And I know it's easier said than done because it took me a long time to get to this point, to the phase of get through those phases of where I was embarrassed and feeling lonely, then realizing like I'm not the only person that has this, that has this type of experience. There are other people having those kinds of experience. And then also, if you're feeling alone on the holidays, you can also put in your time, an act of service by volunteering at a food pantry or a homeless shelter to help people who are less fortunate around this time. So there are things that you can do to enjoy your life, because they say that it's only one life that you have. And so you shouldn't care so much about what people think. And that's what I had to teach myself. Now I live life on my terms. I'm bold and I'm happy and I'm at peace, because after I got over all of those hurdles in my mind, actually, of what I thought people were thinking about me, I realized none of that ever mattered. And what always mattered is what I thought about myself, how I felt about me. So I encourage you this holiday season not to get down on yourself. If you don't have family, find things that you like to do. And if you have to be alone, it's okay. One of the best things you could do is being able to embrace being alone. It helps you to reflect, it helps you to find yourself, and that time helps you to grow and become a better person. At least that's what it's done for me. And I know there was times in my life when I would be like, God, why do I have to keep going through this over and over? It's like, I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be strong because I thought like when people said, you're strong, like somebody said, well, you're really strong or whatever, I would get offended in a sense, because I was like, well, I don't want to be strong. I'm a female. Like I want to be my feminine self. I felt like all the things that I had to experience, it was making me less feminine. But I also came over that hurdle of being, who I am. And if I am extra strong, it's just because, life made me that way, but it doesn't mean that that I'm less feminine or that something is wrong. So I just wanted to come on here and just talk to you about this, because I know that there are plenty of people who have these same experiences and they feel bad because maybe they come from a toxic family, and it's better, and they feel bad that because they can't be there for the holidays, or you feel like, you just feel lonely. And you're human, because, at the end of the day, people need people. But, sometimes it is extremely difficult to find your space in this life and to become, you have to continuously go through different things and to become stronger and to become more confident. You should be confident. So I think that I want to share with you, I just wanted to share my experiences with you and let you know that you're never alone, even though because I know there are plenty of times when I would just be looking at people and I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why? And it's no why. It just is what it is. And maybe there's a lesson in this season, or the seasons that you have to be alone, or the season that you're not celebrating. As I said to you, the holidays aren't what they say it is, so don't beat yourself up, don't feel lonely, go out, enjoy yourself. I don't know I'm in New York, so I don't even know, the weather is kind of weird here, but if you are somewhere where it snows, go out and enjoy the snow. I mean, there's so many things that you can do as an individual without having to have the pressure of outside. That's a good thing about like living life on your terms. And then as you live life on your terms and you put yourself out there, you're going to find that there are people like you, similar people like you, and you can enjoy a moment with them, or enjoy, a season with them and move on. Or if they're there for the long term, you can enjoy, enjoy that space. But I want to just tell you to love yourself, hug yourself, embrace all of your experiences, whether they're good ones or bad ones or in between. The holidays, no matter who's around you, it doesn't, make you less of a person. If you're alive and you're healthy, you have a purpose, and you should be seeking what your purpose is. And so I just want you guys to have a great day. Enjoy yourself, be confident, find things that you like to do, and pursue your goals. When you're pursuing your goals and what you want in life, make yourself busy. You'll have less time to think about what people think about the holidays. Um, and like being in the wrong environment can actually really be a damper on how you shift your mindset. You might be shifting your mindset, but if you're around people who have a pessimistic, toxic idea about how things are, they're going to project that on you, and it's going to affect you. And I know it's not always easy to not be in some of those situations because we're living and we have to interact with other people. So it's life. But what the best thing that the best advice that I can give to anybody is just love yourself, pray, and just know that you're not perfect, but that doesn't mean that you're not deserving and you're not worthy. And if something isn't going the way that society says it's supposed to go, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? What it means is that you need to just work on your mindset and change that thought pattern that you're having about whatever they say, and go out and live your life on your terms and do exactly what you want to do. And at the end of the day, like I said, nothing matters. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. What matters is, and trust me, let me tell you something. I wouldn't have gone through a third or a half of what I've been through if I had a different mindset. And I know that, shifting your mindset and becoming the woman I'm becoming, and I've been. I mean, I'm not even the same person I was a year ago. It came with trials and learning and going through certain things over and over for me to finally get to the point where, now I just don't care about what people think. And that just came with a lot of trials, but I'm better for it now. And now I can be here on YouTube sharing with you, telling you not to give up, not to feel bad because it's the holiday if you're alone, and just kind of do things on your own. Do things on your own terms. Bear with me because I'm new to YouTube, and this is also challenging for me. But I'm not gonna give up. I finally have gotten bold enough to be here as I am, because I've been wanting to do YouTube for a while, and I was just afraid of putting my face out here and showing the world me. But so that being said, do not let the holidays depress you. Do not let the holidays have you down. Live life on your terms. Follow your goals and your dreams, and focus in on what you want to do in life, and try your best to surround you. Sometimes the people that you want to surround yourself with to get to the next level aren't in your immediate space. So that means you have to actively go out and put yourself in spaces where these people are. You know what I'm saying? Where people think different. So you have to actively move your body and get into the spaces where you're welcomed and where you feel good. And so that takes time. So I just want to say, enjoy the season. Have a blessed day, and don't let anybody else's idea or whatever society says it should be get into your head and mess with you and make you feel bad and sad, because none of it at the end of the day matters. So subscribe, and follow me for more videos. And yeah, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.